That's quite nice. Now how could I use this in conjunction with the bend modifier to create something even more sort of ambitious of a shape? So if I apply the bend modifier to it, the nonlinear bend curvature, so I'm going to put this to 180. Initially it's going to kind of distort because I've got to reorientate this bend handle. So if you apply a nonlinear deformer and it looks a bit strange like that, the chances are that the orientation of this bend handle or twist handle or taper handle or whatever deformer you've chosen is just in the wrong kind of orientation. So you just got to rotate it normally until you find the right rotation, like that. So I've kind of curved the whole thing in. Got a dodgy polygon just there. Not sure why that's happened. Hold on. Bend. Let's try. I think it only applied it to some of them. Anyway, you can bend it like that. I'll try and troubleshoot that later. And then you can merge the vertices of, let's go to front, nope, let's go to left. Just want to merge these vertices just here where it kind of met up. There's the merge button. So now you've got an object that looks like that. So imagine trying to model that. Where would you even begin to try and model a shape like that? Polygon by polygon, or just by extruding edges from a cube or stuff like that. So I want you to think about how you can model stuff flat and then deform into place to actually get the final form that you want. Okay. So with that all said, you've got a challenge now. I'm going to come round and hopefully you've done your fidget spinners. If you haven't, then continue working on that. But otherwise, you've got a choose your difficulty. So there's your fidget spinner. Hopefully you've already learned all the techniques you'll need to do to make a fidget spinner. So the medium difficulty level is to try and model that kind of wicker sort of plastic basket, paper bin type thing. And the hard difficulty level is to try and model a Doric column, like an old Greek column. Right? If you've done the fidget spinner, you are free to jump straight to hard if you want to. Or you can test yourself first of all on making just that sort of plastic bin. On Blackboard, if we go to Blackboard just here, hang on, let's just stop that. I have put some reference for you. So if you want to have a closer up look, remember that I put this Maya file of the fidget spinner with the geometry frozen so you can look at this and figure out roughly where the topology and the edges need to be. But I've also provided some pictures of the actual models here, so you can look at those for reference. Making these two involves using combinations of, in this case I think you can probably tell, the poke face. This one uses a bunch of different techniques. So yeah, take a break if you want, or just get straight on to actually modelling these kind of things. If you take a break, then come back at 4 o'clock and yeah, continue modelling and I'll come round and help.